Hey, Matt, you are muted.
Thanks, Echo. Okay, welcome everyone. Looks like we're live. So this is the Q2 Nervos Community Town Hall 2024. So welcome everyone, wherever you're calling in from the world. We got some great updates from around the ecosystem today. Just want to thank everyone in the community for everything that they do to raise awareness about CKB and to increase the reach of this vibrant ecosystem. And it's really exciting what we've seen happen this year, and we have a lot of new people coming in, and yeah, really looking forward to hearing from what's going on with everybody around the ecosystem. So I see that Bayou and Echo are on stage, so I will go to I guess Bayou to kick us off. We'll be monitoring the Discord and the YouTube for questions along the way, and yeah. So, whenever you're ready, share your screen and we can get started.
Okay. Thank you, Matt. I will share my screen. So, can you see my screen?
I think so. I see yeah, let me confirm. Yeah, it looks like we need to get your screen up bigger. It is being shared, but how do we see it so it takes up the whole screen on the stream?
Can you see it?
Yes.
I can see it, and if I click this screen, and it will become bigger.
So the screen size is okay. You mean it's too small?
Okay, no, I think we're good now.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I have 15 minutes, so I want to share our plan from ecosystem to CKB community. Yeah. Yeah. Who am I? I'm Baiyu. Yeah, a new guy to CKB community. Yeah. For myself, I know Bitcoin since 2017 and participate in blockchain industry since 2018. I am a founder of Cryptape. Cryptape is a NFT company, very popular in Mandarin speaking area. Yeah. And then I initiated CDAO with my partner, Tang Han. Yeah. So first, I mainly focused on creator economy and NFT contents. Yeah. Besides, I am a fan of CKB since 2018. Yeah, I know them very early, and I think I listened the first road show of Cypher and Jay and Terry in Beijing. Yeah. I'm an audience of Focus. Yeah, someone know, and also ETH fans. Maybe not everyone know ETH fans. The closest. Yeah. And now I'm the partner of CKB Eco Fund, responsible for BTC KB initiative. Yeah. And why I choose to join CKB at the end of January, this year. I think there's a basic relationship between me and CKB or CKB core contributors. I'm a fan. Yeah, as I say. Yeah, there's an idol. Yeah, maybe it's not some specific one person, but it's a whole story, or it's a whole things that CKB aims to build. Yeah. There there are two. I can think of two reasons. One is I like the talent design. including cell model, right? Extend UTXO model, CKB economics, yeah. We don't use gas for computing, but we use storage, yeah, storage pricing, storage cost, yeah. And the common also the words common knowledge bytes. I like this word very much, very much. I speak it to Jen many times, yeah. Especially for the common knowledge, yeah. Totally different from zero knowledge. I think in this time, especially in information time, we lack common knowledge. We have too much information. We have too much message stories as bits or bytes, right? But we lack common knowledge. So we need to use blockchain to reach a consensus, maybe by POW, by any mechanism. And the last word is byte. Yeah. As I just said, we have too much bytes in the digital world. But common knowledge bytes is not an ordinary byte. Yeah. So I like this word. And also, I think in our white paper, we are very honest. We will say it directly that we need to solve the public chain governance challenge. Yeah, when the white paper it was written, we don't have a good idea. I like that. I like that attitude. Yeah, very honest. Yeah. And then I think the founding team is an idea team, and after founding, there are many people building in CKB community, like me. I think I like them. Yeah. And yeah, you can say people follow people. Yeah, charisma. Sometimes in my opinion, it's not a bad word. Yeah. So what is BTCKB? First, I think there are some backgrounds. Before this year or before these 2 years, when we talk about Bitcoin, we usually talk about Bitcoin itself. But at this round, when we talk Bitcoin, we usually will talk about Bitcoin ecosystem. I think this is a new thing. Yeah, we began to talk about Bitcoin ecosystem. And many people want to build in this ecosystem. They move their projects or their personal time into Bitcoin. Usually they will build in Ethereum or in Solana, Cosmos. And now many of them will build in Bitcoin. I think this is very different. And CKB follows the same value of Bitcoin. Yeah, we know we use POW, proof of work mechanism, and we use a cell model. And we also like small size, right? Small size block. Yeah, this is the background. And CKB's layer 1 strategy. Usually we define CKB as a layer 1, but layer 1 area, there are so many players, right? The competition is very strong. So we have encountered many challenges during the past 4 years. So I think we need some go-to-market strategy, or we need to choose a a new path, then we transfer CKB as a Bitcoin layer 2 and then build in Bitcoin ecosystem. After that, Cipher creates RGB++ with RGB++, and then we can connect Bitcoin network with CKB network very naturally, without bridge. I think Cipher will give speech about RGB++. I don't talk it too much. Yes, this picture is from Jan. He used this picture to show in Bitcoin, BSC or Ethereum network, the natural token compared with the coin issued on each platform. You can see just the coin issued on Bitcoin is much less than Bitcoin itself. So we have a very large space here. And this is a Bitcoin Bitcoin ecosystem structure, also from Jan. As we know, I want to say the biggest difference in Bitcoin this round is that we can use different access protocol to issue access on Bitcoin. All of those you can call it colored coin, colored access. In the past, Bitcoiners refuse to accept colored access. Maybe till now they can't accept, but there are more and more people are trying that, and we can see inscriptions and recently we can see rooms, right? There are many coins are issued on Bitcoin, and there are many protocols. But Bitcoin layer 1 lacks smart contracts. We need a programmability layer. You can deploy a smart contract. I think that's what CKB can do here. And above this layer, we can have client-side validation. We can have open transaction or P2P market like North Shore, Lightning Network. We can scale this layer a lot. This is the whole structure. But we need to transfer this structure into concrete protocol depths, something that we can use it, right? This picture is a whole. I think is a role of CKB in Bitcoin ecosystem, from layer 1 to layer 2 and to layer 3. What we can do. In the layer 1, we have RGB++. We can issue access, and then the access can lead to CKB in both way, right? In both direction without any bridge. JoyID yesterday JoyID published this function. We can have a try. And here, Cipher put forward this UTXO stack. Then anyone can launch a Bitcoin layer 2, similar like CKB, and also with the RGB++ ability to transform access freely. And I want to talk about the layer 3. Layer 3, CKB is building our own CKB Lightning Network. This is different from Bitcoin's Lightning Network, but these two networks can connect. Yeah, you can transfer access in these two network freely without censorship. Yeah, without a bridge. This is a picture. Maybe in the future we can combine Doge chain with CKB. Use isomorphic bending. Yeah, use isomorphic like what we do between CKB and Bitcoin. Yeah. So this is the whole picture of CKB in Bitcoin ecosystem. Yes, this picture is for UTXO stack, and Cypher can talk about it. I don't talk it too much. In here, you can see CKB as a security hub and access hub. Yeah, all of this stack chains securited by CKB, and your access can transfer among this system between CKB, Bitcoin, CKB, and stack chains. Yeah, just like this picture, you can leap it. Yeah, leap it freely without any change. Cross chain is easy. Yeah. Yeah, just CKB as a hub. Yeah, as a hub. Yeah, this picture are similar. Then I want to talk about our strategy, and what we can do in the near future. First, I think UTXO's ecosystem is still early. Yeah, it's still early, very early. Even we can find there are few developers that master Bitcoin script well. Yeah, we need to educate developers. We need to educate users to get used to UTXO model. Yeah, why, right? And to know POW. Yeah. But in Bitcoin ecosystem, there are many protocols. Yeah, we can transfer it into products. And the path is issue RGB plus access on Bitcoin Layer 1, and then you can develop your dApps on CKB. You can have smart contracts, and then you can maybe create your Bitcoin Layer 2 app chains with UTXO stack. Yeah, this is the path. Then what kind of dApps we can you can build on CKB or in by RGB++. First is DeFi, or we can call it Bitcoin finance. This means Bitcoin finance. Yeah, Bitcoin finance. Bitcoin finance. Yeah, we can also have AMM lending and stable coin like what Ethereum has. Yeah. Yeah, we have UTXO swap, and we have stable plus. Yeah, we can see here. Yeah, this is UTXO swap, right? UTXO swap. Their UI UX is totally like the Uniswap, but the tech structure is different. It's based on UTXO model. Yeah. Maybe they will test in this week. Yeah, in this week. And we have stable plus. They are building on CKB. They were ready on the end of July. Yeah, on the end of July. And also besides this, I think in DeFi, the best The best practice we can do is to build an order book DEX. Order book, yeah, it's an order book DEX. Because order book is very hard to build on Ethereum on account model, but it's easy to build on UTXO model. Then we have DOPS, right? DOPS, we even changed the name. Yeah, as you see, we abandoned the name of NFT, but we call it DOP, digital object. Yeah. So DOPS has its own narrative. Yeah, has its own narrative. We have Nervape. Yeah, Alco will share Nervape, and we have Unico. Yeah, as we know, this is Unico. Yeah, right. Unico. I think Unico is our loot. Yeah, it's our loot. They store their trace online. Yeah, use stop and spore. Very beautiful. And also we have Dobby. Dobby is a Dob marketplace. You can you can transfer your Nervape by Dobby in Bitcoin Layer 1. And now they are building the Layer 2 CKB Dob marketplace. Yeah. And now we like game. Now I'm onboarding some team to build mini games on CKB. Maybe in the near future we can play game on CKB. Yeah, with our CKB. Yeah, we have Word 3. Word 3 is want to build the first Bitcoin AW. They have raised a lot of money, right? As you know, 6 million. Yeah, 6 million. And also they are building with us. Yeah, they even to promote to educate the community what are DOPs. Yeah, they will build the Word 3 according to DOPs narrative, according to CKB's narrative. Yeah. And yeah, I want to maybe you notice that Richard put forward the RGB the nostril bending protocol, right? Want to bending nostril with CKB, yeah. Yeah, this is a picture with nostril bending protocol. So this is our social infrastructure. Yeah, we know in digital world social products are very important, but we need a better social infra, yeah, to protect our privacy, to own our data, and to have a proper economic model, right? So Nostro is a social protocol in Bitcoin system. Many people like it, including me. And I like this protocol very much. Combine Nostro with CKB. First, each Nostro accounts can used as CKB's wallet. Yeah, because of CKB's abstract account. Yeah. Second, we can define one kind of event as much as a access. So this message will send to CKB blockchain. Then with CKB's consensus, the message can become access and transferred or paid among Nostro network. I think this is very useful. Yeah. And then when CKB's second layer Lightning Network is ready, maybe we can have some Lightning Network wallet. Yeah, so we will have our own payment method. As I know, Joy ID will have a try, yeah, to do the Lightning Network wallet or we can onboard some outside teams to do that. Then I think with Lightning Network as a payment infra, with North Shore as a social infra, we can build a lot of Web5 apps. Yeah, Web5 apps. Yeah. That's our Echo Fund strategy. And then now, yeah, Echo Fund will do some strategic investment, and then we will give some grants for the key infrastructure grants, not investment. And then I think you can apply for the community DAO. Yeah, community DAO is independent. Yeah, from Echo Fund, but you can get it. Yeah, you can apply, and we have a DevRel team. Yeah, we have a small DevRel team inside Echo Fund, so we can support for the projects. And then we have global online and offline marketing events, and we can provide some support for those projects. Yeah. And this is the key points. Bitcoin is the best platform to issue assets. Yeah. There is a large space, and then we put forward RGB++. I think the first player protocol competition is very important. Yeah. And then RGB++ isomorphic bending and yeah, UTXO stacks. Then we want to build this one. It is the at last I want to say our slogan is join Bitcoin by CKB. CKB can provide a best way to join Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay, I finished.
All right. Thanks, Bayu. It's a great note to end on. And yeah, I think Cypher can. Cypher's brought so many people into the Bitcoin ecosystem through Joy ID. And yeah, I think we can go to Cypher next if you're ready to share your screen.
You hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Okay, cool. I will share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
It looks like it's coming up now.
Okay. No?
It's still small. I'm not
It's
sure
small?
how. Yeah,
What about now? What about now?
Okay, now it's good. All right.
That's good.
Yep.
Now better? Is the full screen better or not?
Yeah,
No?
full screen was good.
Full screen is good. Okay. I will continue. Okay. I'd like to share some updates about my team, about Joy ID and UTXO stack. Yeah. I want to do a quick review for the past I think 2 months. The first review is about RGB++ protocol. We move it from 0 to 1. I think it's very important for my team, and all it starts from a simple discussion on Noah's talk. It's about middle February, and we immediately form a great engineer team in 1 week. Actually, we got great support from Cryptape. They transferred, I think, 7 senior engineer to our team to help to build the RGB++ protocol, and we make it finally in, I think, in 6 weeks. We work very hard, and everyone is excited and exhausted, right? And finally, we released the very first implementation on early April, including Bitcoin Light Client. We call it SPV on CKB, and also our RGB lock, and as well as the SDK, and together with the Joy ID support. It's amazing, I have to say. More than 15 and more people work together for one object. It's a great experience. And now we have, I think, more than 15 teams are working around this ecosystem, including the marketplace, Launchpad on both layer 1 layer 2, and Nervape, Unicorn, the DOPS or NFT projects, and Omega, the Launchpad, and DEX, and we have lots of meme coins, Clone and Seal is the best, one of the best, and we have third-party browser-based wallet, the Ray wallet, and we also have DeFi stacks like Sybil something like MakerDAO, and we now have UTXO Swap. It's an AMM DEX. I believe they will announce their testnet version maybe early next month. And Word 3, and we also have Silent Berry. It's a music creator platform. We are talking about potential airdrop with them, and we also have LeapX. I think they just announced their mainnet version yesterday. It's provided by OpenStamp. This project will wrap your BRC20, ARC20, or RUNS or other layer 1 Bitcoin layer 1 based assets protocol into RGB assets. It's very interesting. It will turn the other layer 1 assets into RGB tokens. Yeah, we remember that all this happened in 6 or 7 weeks after we officially launched the RGB protocol. It's amazing, yeah. And what's the plan about RGB and next? And we just finished the code audit for BTC SPV code, and we are going to make the code audit for the rest of the RGB implementation, which should be the lock script and maybe the SDKs, and we will prepare more documentation and best practice tutorials for the developers, and we will hold a hackathon around the world, and to do more education, to introduce this technology, this layer 1 programmability to more people, more community members. And also, I want to do a review for Joy ID wallet. Early this year, we decided positioning pivot. Before Joy ID is before Joy ID was a multi-chain wallet to support CKB and EVM ecosystem, and now Joy ID wallet is mainly for Bitcoin ecosystem, including Bitcoin layer 1 and the layer 2, the CKB, and the future UTXO stack layer 2s. And also it will help support EVM ecosystem, but that's not our our emphasis anymore. We will focus on Bitcoin ecosystem and the CKB ecosystem, and we want to be the user entrance for BTC, CKB, and the Layer 2 ecosystem. And in the past few, I think 1 or 2 months, we have achieved fully support for RGB++ assets and dApps, and fully support for the Spore and the .0 protocol, which is the NFT protocol on CKB and RGB++. I think it should be early this Monday. We announced the official support for bi-directional leap functionality, which means your assets on Bitcoin Layer 1 could leap to Layer 2 and leap back to Layer 1. Let's say your sale on Hill Hub, you can list your sale on Hill Hub to sell it into Bitcoin, and you can also leap it to Layer 2 to list it on Omega or JoyID to sell it into CKB, and you can also leap back to Bitcoin Layer 1. We have supported the fungible token and the non-fungible tokens. What's the plan for JoyID and next steps? We will do lots of user experience enhancements, including the mnemonic freeze import and export, and actually it's not something like what you did in MetaMask. To import your MetaMask mnemonics cannot actually bring your MetaMask address into JoyID because JoyID is passkey based. So when we talk about the mnemonics export or import, it's about actually the account backup feature. You can use random generated mnemonic phrases to back up your JoyID account. However, the mnemonics is not compatible with other wallets. So that's a basic nature of passkey. You can never export your passkey from your devices. You can only add a mnemonics to back up it. I mean, backup means you attach another public key to take the ownership. So we will achieve lots of such UX enhancement for JoyID wallet, and we will also present asset history functionality for JoyID. Now you cannot get a fully asset transfer or received history, and we will do. We are working on it, and in next month we are going to support CKB Lightning Network. By the way, the CKB Lightning Network is a working name. It will be changed anytime, and the CKB core team will provide a POC version of Lightning Network next month, early next month, and JoyID will support it. And I hope next month, maybe 4 weeks later, you can use JoyID to send a small amount of CKB or sale to another user instantly. We hope so. Yeah. Next, I will talk about our main work for the rest of this year. We are building a Layer 2 Bitcoin Layer 2 solution called UTXO stack. And this stack, the architecture is simple. Firstly, we have used the RGB++ protocol to address the Bitcoin layer 1 programmability issue directly on layer 1 with the isomorphic banding feature with CKB, right? And with this programmability, actually you can build a stake slash challenge and reward system on Bitcoin layer 1. And with this support, you can provide the security and the challenge for Bitcoin layer 2, which we call it a scalability solution. So that's a basic idea of UTXO stack. And every Bitcoin layer 2 here is something exactly something forked from CKB. It's a POS version of CKB, and users can stake their Bitcoin or CKB or UTXO coin. UTXO coin is a protocol level coin we issued in the future for UTXO stack. User could stake such coins to provide security for layer 2s. And the layer 2 coins will be distributed to stakers as a reward. That's a basic idea of UTXO stack. And here is a more detailed architecture. Actually, we consider it CKB together with Bitcoin as a programmability layer on Bitcoin layer 1. And we will also provide UTXO DA chain for data availability services for layer 2s. And every layer 2 stack chains actually is operated by sequencers from any project managers. Everyone could launch a layer 2 stack chain with our technology, and the DA chain will provide the data availability feature. So the layer 2 stack chains will anchor their data, their fortune data on the DA chain, and the DA chain will put checkpoint on CKB every like every day, every hour, and every time slot. With this architecture, we provide Bitcoin very flexible layer 2s, and these layer 2s are all UTXO based, so which means they can use RGB++ protocol to leap their assets from layer 1 to layer 2 or between layer 2s. So the final question, what's the relationship between UTXO stack and CKB? Or let's talk about how this UTXO stack could benefit CKB or CKB holders. First of all the POS staking, slashing, reward, and election scripts are on CKB. Or we call it on Bitcoin layer 1 with CKB support. So actually your POS token or coins are actually issued on CKB. And secondly, if you are going to issue some global assets, by global assets here, we mean these assets could transfer freely from layer 1 to layer 2 or between layer 2s. It's not only constrained in specific layer 2. So the global assets should be minted or issued on CKB so that they can transfer or leap from one chain to another. Another important thing is if you are going to build some global scripts like multi-chain UDT or multi-chain DeFi, you should also deploy your script on CKB. This is very interesting because for ERC20, on Ethereum, the script data or smart contract code data and the smart contract state data are mixed together in one smart contract address, right? So even if you share the same smart contract code between different ERC20s, you have to deploy different ERC20 smart contracts on different chain or even on one chain for different takers, right? But it's different on CKB. On CKB, the smart contract code and the smart contract status are separated. So you can use only one copy of your smart contract to support various or many takers. Let's say XUDT. Actually, there are only one XUDT smart contract deployed on CKV, and maybe I think 100 or more XUDT instance are using this code copy. So the question is what will happen if we use some smart contract code on different layer twos? The answer is simple. It's similar to the layer one usage. You just deploy one copy on CKB, and for other layer two chains, they just make the reference. They needn't to deploy again on every layer twos. And another benefit for this technology is your smart contract is compatible across different chains. That's a basic nature of a cross-chain bridge, or we call it a bridgeless leap. With make the bridgeless leap possible. So that's very interesting feature, totally different from Ethereum ecosystem. And the last point is CKBs are accepted as a collateral to gain yield, or we call it to provide security. So when we finish the UTXO stack, and we believe that we will definitely benefit the CKB ecosystem and CKB holders, right? And the last page, roadmap. In terms of the fundraising part, we have finished our first fundraising, first round fundraising 2 months ago, and now we almost finished the second round. And we will open the staking portal in Q3, and in Q4 we will launch the mainnet version, and together we will launch the layer twos, several layer twos with several cooperators, partners. Yeah, that's my presentation. Do you have any questions?
Thanks, Cypher. The L2s are those technically Bitcoin L3s that are launching?
No, I won't target them as Bitcoin layer 3s because they actually won't transfer the assets. They can enjoy the bridge or enjoy the leap feature directly connect layer 2 chains with Bitcoin. You never transfer your assets from layer 2 to CKB then to Bitcoin. You need to use that. And also if we target RGB protocol as a layer 1 Bitcoin layer 1 protocol, actually it works. Then we consider it CKB plus Bitcoin as the Bitcoin layer 1. programmability layer. You are using Bitcoin wallet, Bitcoin itself as the transaction fee to initialize the RGB transaction. So I believe RGB enabled smart contract is Bitcoin layer 1 smart contract. So with this context, this layer 2 stack chains, we believe it is Bitcoin layer 2s, not CKB layer 2s. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I think the layers thing gets complicated. But thanks for
Yeah.
explaining.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like we can go to Shujade now. Whenever you're ready. Thanks, Cypher.
So,
Hello?
hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let me just share my screen here. Yeah, just let me know when you can see my screen here.
Yeah, looks like it's coming up. Okay, so I see it, but it's
Okay,
not
perfect.
full size yet. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good now.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. Okay, so I'm Xue, so I'm here to talk about some latest updates we have from Cryptape team. First of all, I think the most important thing we have at Cryptape is the ongoing maintenance of a very core of the Nervos network, which is CKB and CKBBM. So first of all, let's talk about the CKB chains we have in line. The number one thing that we're working on this day is the latest sponsors call, which is scheduled to be introduced in the next half-hour. With the new sponsors call, we're planning to introduce a new design where a different contract can coordinate with each other to achieve the complicated things. Some of you might notice that in the past year, we actually did already roll out sponsors called a design with its own implementation, which is already included in current CKB Cisco in the development branch. But the problem here is that as we architect more apps using the old design of the syscalls, we found more and more problems. And as this problem arise, it really drives us back to the whiteboard phase and figure out, do we have a really good design on the sponsors call here? And the answer clearly is maybe there's something that we can do it better. So we come back from scratch one and take some inspiration from real operating system and look at how they manage different processes and different programs. And we come up with a completely new design of the sponsors call. And I have to warn you that this new design of the sponsors call is slightly more complicated than the previous version. But we believe this is the right thing because with this new design of the sponsors call, we can lock a lot of different new scenarios that are not achievable in the previous design. As for the status, we have the design of the syscall is pretty much complete, and we have the code in the ready state, which is already undergoing a lot of testing as we speak. But if you're looking for more details, you can check for PR 436 for RFC repos, where we list out the design of the sponsors code and how you can use them with some examples. And if you really want to try out the code is actually stored in a different PR, which is 4380 for the CKB repo. But that's only for if you really want to dive into all the details. The second thing we're doing internally in CKB is that we're
So,
doing
like,
optimization. I'm sorry?
could I pause you there to explain what spawn is and what it enables?
Okay, so imagine this on your personal computer, when you use your computer, you just click a button on maybe on your on Chrome icon, and the Chrome program is launched. But in this process, Chrome actually will launch a different series of different programs. For example, it might launch a different program to play videos and launch yet another program to like download a file for you. We pretty much model the same process. Like in CKB, we have all these different cryptographic algorithm. For example, we have this ZP256 algorithm. We have Blake2B hashing algorithm. In the past, if you really want to use Blake2B in a program, you have to bundle the Blake2B implementation together with a smart contract as a single whole. So effectively, your smart contract contains an implementation of a Blake2B algorithm implementation. But this thing does not scale well. What if someone does not use Blade 2B? What if there's someone who wants to try free or different other algorithm? In the past, you really have to combine all this implementation into a single smart contract. What Spawn allows us is that you can deploy a smart contract CKB that only contains for example, the Blade 2B algorithm implementation. Effectively, you can think of I just deploy a program on CKB that will calculate the hash of some pre-image, calculate the Blake 2B hash of some pre-image for us. So you can think of this thing as deploy as a single program on CKB or small contract on CKB. Then when you have your own smart contract, whether it's join ID lock or a type script for the UTXO swap, when you want to do a Blake 2B hash calculation, you can use the spawn call, syscall, to invoke the separate program that calculates the Blake 2B hash for you. And this is what Spawn does. It allows one smart contract on CKB to call another small contract. And these two programs can coordinate with each other. So the first program can send the second program the data the pre-image of the data you want to calculate. And the second program will do the actual hash computation and relay back the resulting hash of the whatever data you want to compute. Now this thing can all be happening within the sponsors call. So in a way, you can think of that sponsors call allows you to call another smart contract on CKB just as a separate program. It's pretty much the same process as you would call a program like Chrome or FFmpeg on your Linux or Mac machine, which is, and this is what pretty much Spawn does these days.
Okay, that was great. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so the second thing we have is that we are doing some optimization regarding to the block syncing process of the CKB. So in previous design, when you are syncing new CKB blocks, CKB will download a CKB block from a peer in the P2P network, then does the verification of this block, then continue to download more blocks and does this verification thing. Effectively, you're using a single thread which intermingles between downloading and verification work, which is now the most efficient way we can handle this process. So we're doing an internal refactor of the CKB node is that we are having two separate threads or two separate different workers. And the first worker is only focusing on downloading different blocks from the net from all the P2P from all the peers in the P2P network. While the second set of workers will handle the verification of all those downloaded work. Effectively, we're separating the job to download new CKB blocks from the job to verify CKB nodes. This way, we can have a much better utilization of both the network bandwidth and the CPU cores when you are running a CKB node. Some of our initial testing phase showing that when we combine this new asynchronous block downloading process with some assumed valid target designs, and we can achieve a thinking of like 10 million CKB blocks in 7 hours, where the previous version takes like 25 hours. So it's like a way to drastically reduce the time you need to sync new CKB nodes. I do want to mention that this feature is a really big change, and we want to take the time to make sure everything works, and it won't really affect all the all the existing CKB nodes on chain. So I can only say that the code is ready, but we're performing rigorous testing on this part. Hopefully, we can have a version ready to be released, a newer version of CKB, where you can have much faster block syncing time than the current version. And one last thing we're doing these days is that we're introducing a fee estimator solution to CKB nodes. We have a simple solution which works right now by using a very simple heuristic strategy that only looks into the current mempool, as well as like a handful of the latest CKB blocks. And in the and while this simple solution works and provides a quick solution, we also have a more empirical solution where we will introduce a more complete indexer solution, which basically indexing all the historical CKB blocks, gather enough statistical data where we can provide more complete solution. The first simpler solution is currently most code ready. It will be most likely be released in the in the next CKB release. Well, the more empirical version is still in the design and implementation phase, and please stay tuned for more updates. And in addition to all those updates in the CKB node, we are also having some other important work going on at at Cryptape. The first thing I want to make, as some of Cypher and Bayu has already mentioned that here at CKB, we do see the value of having a payment channel network here. So that's what we are working on at CKB here right now. And to avoid potential confusion, I'll really distinguish two parts. First, we'll call the payment channel solution we have on CKB as payment channel network on CKB. Well, I'll call the counterparts on Bitcoin as the Lightning Network on Bitcoin. I'll just distinguish between these two words just to avoid any potential confusion. As for the payment channel network on CKB, I do want to mention that a full payment channel network is a quite ambitious project and could have a lot of moving parts. And the first milestone we are targeting here is that we want a payment channel network solution on CKB supporting CKB and XUDT, but maybe we're only targeting for like a single hop solution. So we want to get a single hop solution ready, and later we can think about how to expand the single hop solution to a real payment channel network. And the other thing that we really want to build is that compatible layer. So this compatible layer can enable the bidirectional flow of BTC stored in Bitcoin's Lightning Network and the UDT based WBTC solution in CKB's payment channel network. So effectively, when using this compatible layer, two channels will be opened between each pair of users. And first, we have a pair of channel on Bitcoin's Lightning Network, and then we will also have another pair of channel on CKB's payment channel network. Effectively, what this enable is that as if Alice want to send, Alice can just send like some Bitcoins in BTC's payment channel, BTC's Lightning Network to Bob, and Bob can just instantly, transparently receive the wrapped UDT of Bitcoin in CKB's payment channel network. So this whole, we want to make sure that we want to spend enough effort to make this process as seamless as possible. So basically, we want to open this possibility that you can freely transfer this BTC between Bitcoin's payment channel network and CKB's BTC's Lightning Network and CKB's payment channel network. And this is still an ongoing project, and a design implementation are ongoing process, and a lot of parts could be changed as we speak. So please stay tuned for more updates later. And one final thing is that at CKB, we are busy building a new set of protocols called co-build. And the co-build really answers one question like, what if we want one one wallet to be able to control all the different dApps on CKB, or what if we want one app on CKB to be able to what if we want one app on CKB to be able to connect to all these different wallets? On the one hand, maybe we have 10 wallets. On the other hand, maybe we have 20 apps. What if we how can we design the app so that each of these different wallets can control each of these apps and vice versa? So co-build is really our solution here. We want to define a framework in which users, wallets, and apps on CKB can collaborate with each other seamlessly. And co-build is really our answer here. And we have published enough documentation explaining co-build on Nervos talk, and we are also preparing a demo showcasing how an order book-based stacks can be designed with co-build in mind. We do want to mention that we are not enforcing everyone to use co-build. After all, we're on Nervos, we are seamless, we are permissionless world. Everyone's free to build their app however they want. Really, we are here to propose a draft spec and track all these different tensions, hear about all your feedbacks and comments, and if together as a community we decide to move forward, co-build will be awesome. But if now, we are hoping co-build can be here to like as a first step to inspire a more complete and better protocols in which all the wallets and apps can coordinate together to achieve the same goal seamlessly. And at Cryptape, we're constantly thinking about how we can help the whole Nervos community and how we can aid everyone in the community to build awesome projects. And at the moment, we believe that Cryptape is most effective when we focus on two things. First, we want to continue to maintain the very core of the most Nervos project, which includes CKB and CKB-VM. On the other hand, we are more than happy to support the community, whether you have a question you want to raise, or you have an app you want to achieve but you don't know how to design, or when you have a design but you are not sure if design can be has some certain loopholes that you're missing. We're all here to help and support, and we can always help you review your solution and help you make a better project. And that's all I have today. And if there's any question, I'm ready to answer them. Otherwise, thank you for listening.
Thanks, Shujay. And thank you and the rest of the Cryptape team for all the work that you guys do under the hood to make sure everything keeps working fine and progressing along. I didn't see any questions that came up. So I think we can move on to Echo to hear about Nervape.
Let me share my screen.
Sounds like you have a good microphone.
I don't have any microphone here.
No, maybe it's just the echo. It's a good.
Yeah.
That's funny. You
It's
have a
real
great echo. Echo has a great echo. Okay.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Echo, the founder and the creator of Nervape. For those who might not know, Nervape Studio was built 3 years ago, and with the where's the prison button? View. Okay, Nervos Studio was built 3 years ago, and with the community, we have collaborated and experiment with this IP to develop a lot of things like Nervape Saga, character NFTs, physical toys, and more. But today, I want to introduce a specific collection called Nervape. It's a collection of multi-chain composable digital objects built on Bitcoin. So, before we design this collection, we ask ourselves 3 questions. First one, how can we give holders more freedom to create and express themselves? Second, how can we ensure that engage for this collection stays strong and sustainable? And third, how can we attract more creators to collaborate with us? We searched the NFT market for inspiration, but didn't find any clear reference point. However, we find a great example in Lego. Lego sells basic building blocks that people can use to create various shapes. Some people build castles, while others create dinosaurs. Although everyone starts with the same blocks, each person can bring these blocks to life in unique ways through their creativity. And if you ever tire of your design, you can dismantle it and build something entirely new. It's very cool. And Lego also asks users to submit their own designs through their Lego Fine Designer program, which may eventually become an official Lego design. This model establishes a truly collaborative community and a fan base where each user is also a creator. We thought it's very cool, and we got a lot of inspiration from Lego. So from Lego, we learned that first, we need a simple foundational base. Second, we need accessories that can be assembled and disassembled. And third, we need to open the creative process to the community. So how can we use this design Nervape collection? See this, if you can see this image, it's like original, like a normal NFT. It's a single image. But in Nervape, we split a Nervape into two parts. One is the blank ape base, like here, and the other is the ape's accessories. So these accessories are designed collaboratively with the community, artists, and eventually with the other projects. So holders can combine different accessories to assemble digital objects that best represent their sense of creative expression. For example, I can use these accessories and this blank ape assembled to this image. But others can use different other accessories to create other Nervapes. So we think this approach offers several benefits, like every holder becomes a creator, creating their Nervapes based on their own preferences. Second, it's a long-lasting, sustainable series. New users can still join years later and disassemble their Nervape and build a fresh, new combination. And third, open collaboration lowers barriers for the cooperation between the community, artists, and other projects. For example, a black Nervape can wear an Azuki hat or a t-shirt featuring no monkeys, like that. Oops. But once we had our vision in place, we faced a new challenge, that we want the entire collection to be fully on-chain and issued on Bitcoin. However, everyone knows that the frequent interactions required for assembling and disassembling assets on Bitcoin are not sustainable due to the high fees and the slower transaction speed, right? Fortunately, this year we were introduced to RGB++ protocol, which is based on Bitcoin and perfectly address this challenge. By using the bidirectional nature of Bitcoin layer 1 and layer 2, we can cross and interact between the assets without using any cross-chain bridge. Instead, we only need a leap movement between the BTC layer and the CKB layer. So how can exactly we use this RGB+ in the Nervape collection? So first, user mint a blank Nervape on Bitcoin, like this, and then mint various accessories on CKB, or they can receive various accessories on CKB, like an airdrop. So next, users simply need to leave their Nervape to CKB, complete the assembled and needed interaction there. See? And then this assembled Nervape can leave back to the Bitcoin. What's really cool here is each accessories is an independent tradable asset, as is each Nervape. So when assembled together, these components can be truly combined into an on-chain asset. So user can choose to trade individually accessories on Bitcoin or CKB, or they can choose like individual Nervape on BTC or CKB, or they can choose trade fully assembled Nervape tradable on BTC or CKB. So we give user fully freedom to choose if they want to separate the fully Nervape, or they can trade individually accessories, or they can trade individual Nervape, or they can trade the fully assembled Nervape. And so like this is all individual assets. they can choose to trade them on second marketplace, or they can use them to assemble a dressed Nervape like this, and they can trade the fully assembled Nervape, and they can use their own design to dress up their own Nervape. And in addition, thanks to the UTXO model, the RGB plus protocol also let us give each Nervape a unique DNA. And this DNA determined the base attributes of 13 different accessories for each ape. Based on these attributes, holders will receive a certain set of accessories in the airdrop coming next week. What I think makes this interesting is that this DNA for Nervape holders make the distribution of base level and accessory assets feel like an expected parent awaiting the birth of their child. And when first meeting, holders eagerly anticipate their ape's color and background color. And after meeting, they even create their Twitter account for their Nervape and to document their Nervape grow. And also some community member design their own accessories and dress up their Nervape. It's really cool. And we think this is a deep connection where Nervape is not just seen as a non-fungible token with financial value, but also something that holders form an emotional connection with. So for this reason, we prefer to describe of our series as DOPs, like digital objects, rather than just an NFT. We think Nervape is an asset with its own life in the virtual world. And by now, some of you may be concerned if the current market will be accepting of Nervape. We are using a new protocol and feature a unique gameplay design that's significantly different from existing projects. We initially had similar concerns. However, judging by current market data and the user feedback, we see strong interest in this new protocol and the type of assets. The Nervape public mint sold out in just 6 minutes, with mint confirmation happening on only 2 blocks. And in the one witnessed the public sale, the market listing rate has remained below 3% to 4%. Many members of the community also have set up Twitter account for their Nervapes, purchased the ID account for their Nervape, and are documenting their Nerv growth. This is very exciting, and we are thrilled that so many people recognize and embrace the philosophy behind the Nervapes. So, what's Nervape's next plan? In Q2, in the 2 weeks from now, we will start airdropping the first batch of accessories to the Nervape holders. And we'll open an off-chain application so holders can experiment with assembling their apes. So we will open to holders to generate CKB address, like using their BTC address to generate a CKB address to receive this airdropping on tomorrow. So be sure to follow us on Twitter and Discord, and we will share the tutorial on tomorrow. And then be sure to hold at least one Nervape before next Wednesday, so that you will receive 2 rounds of airdrop. Each round you will receive 2 Nervape accessories. Each accessory is individually DOPs that can trade in the second marketplace. So be sure to follow us tutorial and receive your airdrop. And the second one is this accessories will be tradable on on 2 second marketplace actually. One is on Joy ID, other one is Omega Marketplace. And the third, we will collaborating with other projects and independent creators to design a co-branded series of accessories. So this is the plan for Q2. And for Q3, we will launch an on-chain protocol for assembling and disassembling Nervapes. And after that, we will allow like packaged Nervape, like Nervapes assembled with accessory assets to be tradable on a secondary market. And the third, we will open up permissionless creation tools to enable community members to collaboratively design Nervape accessories. So you can design your own accessory and you can trade your accessory on the secondary marketplace. Yeah, so this is the detailed timeline for the Nervape gear drop. So my time zone tomorrow not tomorrow, tonight 10 p.m. We will open to let holders to generate a CKB address. So no matter you're using a Joy ID or OKX or Uniset, you all can connect your BTC address on the Nervape website and generate a CKB address. And then on the next Wednesday, Eastern time 10 p.m., we will have a Nervape snapshot. And be sure to hold at least one Nervape and generate a CKB address, and then you will receive Nervape gear drop round 1. And then next Friday, you will receive the Nervape gear drop round 2. And so we are really excited to see how people can use this new Nervape accessories and use RGB++ to create your own Nervape by your own design. And some people already use this like this accessory to create different things like this. So we are really excited to see different holders can create different things that can continue inspiring Nervape growth. And another thing is like on May 29, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we will have our first Nervape English roundtable chat on our Discord. So for more detail about Nervape gear airdrop and the Nervape roadmap, so if you want to know more about this, be sure to join us on May 29 Nervape Discord. Yeah, so that's it. And BTC in Nervape is like be yourself, trust yourself, and create yourself. Yay, thank you.
That was great. Thank you, Echo. I really like the be yourself, trust yourself, create yourself. That's a great motto. Yeah, so also very cool that Gear Drop is coming, and I'm sure everyone's very excited about their Nervapes. I don't see any questions in the chat right now. So we could probably wrap up here. Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in or watching the restream, and thank all the speakers for taking the time to share what's going on in their worlds and what they're doing inside the Nervos ecosystem and community. And yeah, everyone join the community channels if you're on the Discord server, or join the Nervos Nation on Telegram. All of the speakers, Twitters, and companies they represent are all linked in a post on the Nervos Foundation Twitter account. And yeah, thanks again, everyone. You can wrap up the stream now.